Hey, what's up, tubers? This is the SHTF Hunter. I want to do a little video today about how I believe this time the U.S. Secret Service actually done well. I know a lot of, anytime something like this happens, Fox News always, I watch a lot of Fox News, and they've been wrong about a whole lot of things this year, and they always bring on their so-called experts, and the so-called experts a lot of times are wrong too. So the first false report I heard was this shooter had an AK-47, and then later on I heard it was a SKS, and then I heard one of their experts say it was a SKS, which is an AK-47, which is totally not true. They shoot the same round, but they're not the same gun, and not even anywhere close. But you know, I want to go over a few things that I think the Secret Service done right. Here's my thing. You know, they said he got within 400 yards of the president. He still wasn't in line of sight. He was on, you know, Florida's fairly flat, and I'm sure the golf course probably had some hills and trees. I mean, small hills and trees. But I'm someone that I've actually shot 400 or 500 yards, and you pretty much got to be in an elevated position to be able to see anything good at that distance. And anyway, so and a lot of people was like, why wasn't the Secret Service sweeping that perimeter? I mean, here's the thing: when somebody intends to kill you, they're going to formulate a plan, and your action's usually reactive most of the time instead of proactive, because you don't know the guy's out there going to kill you. I mean, this guy was 400 yards from the president. For whatever reason, the Secret Service agent that spotted him had to have been pretty close to be able to spot a rifle barrel. The Secret Service agent engaged the guy, which was a whole lot better than the first assassination attempt where they let him shoot at the president before they killed him. Whether or not the Secret Service agent fired or asked permission to fire, I don't know. I've never heard. But I think he done right. Just the sound of his pistol going off sends an alert to the people that was around Trump that they're like, hey, there's gunshots. We need to get Trump out of here, basically. Now, had say like the police that was trying to climb that roof after the first shooter on the first attempt, had the police officer pulled out his pistol and fired at the ground, or, you know, in a safe direction at the ground, then that would have said, hey, somebody's shooting at Trump, or we need to get him out of here. And just that would have probably helped a whole lot, you know, as far as that shooter might not have got any shots if the police officer had done something like that. Just even if he couldn't get a good bead on the guy, just fire into the ground or something. Or, you know, I don't know if there's a breakdown in communication or on that first one. I kind of feel like it was a big breakdown in communication. Like the locals wasn't able to talk to the Secret Service, or something happened. It was, you know, very bad on the first assassination attempt. First assassination attempt was an epic fail, you know, as far as the Secret Service, local law enforcement, whoever were responsible. But yeah, I believe. And here's another thing: some of the so-called experts are spouting that they could, you know, with a scoped rifle, they could have easily hit Trump. With a bolt action rifle, a person, you'd have had a whole lot better chance of hitting him with a bolt action rifle. A 7.62, a 3.9. You know, 400 yards is a long way for a 7.62 by 3.9, and most people buy cheap ammo. The biggest problem with 7.62 by 3.9 is cheap inaccurate ammo. It's just not very consistent. Everybody sees cheap ammo. I think cheapest for me, and the guy may have knew his limitations. He may have been waiting to see if Trump got closer. There's like, so all the people saying, why didn't he secure the perimeter? Apparently that one agent was doing just that. He's going around the perimeter because it would have been very hard to see a gun barrel. And if you wasn't close, it would have been hard to see a rifle barrel sticking out of the bushes. So my hat's off to the Secret Service agent who actually engaged the shooter before he could engage somebody else. Anyway, this is SHTF Hunter. Leave your thoughts down below.